Hello, this is a very simple video. Today I'm gonna talk about Peppermint OS. This is a screen recorded video that I'm playing, and it is on a very old Acer Chromebook. This Acer Chromebook is very limited, and I'll show why, because it cannot be upgraded. You can't, everything is soldered on, and it's old. But with the help of a distro like Peppermint, it is now a functional daily driver, and it will make someone will give somebody the ability to look the internet up, to write a letter, to do anything that they want to do. Well, not everything, but anything that a casual computer user will want to do. As you can tell here, I have the CPU is running a little high, but because I'm recording here, so let's let it play and see what I was doing here. So like it's Peppermint Os been here been a distro for a long time, and here I'm showing and it's really stable. I looked up the developers of Peppermint, and they seem like they have a democratic way to run that project, and it is like Debian, like MX Linux, and I believe like Mint. It is a community-driven distro. It's not a company. And I'm not against any companies. For example, Zorin is a good company. It's a small company, but it is, but it is, this distro is really good. And what I like about it, when it came to me, it was bare bone, but it had the right bare bone, meaning it was a full configured XFCE, so it have that Windows 7, Windows 10 look to it, and it had few things. It had but it did not have a real browser. It did not have any Office, and it did not have for example, Bluetooth. Of course, it did not have screen recorder, but that's most distros don't have that. So let's let it play. So here I am showing the capability of my machine. I have a 15 gig of left. That is the actual usable part of my disk, and I have a free space. I have 5 gig of free space. So that is here I'm demonstrating how limited this machine is. So let's go on, and yes, okay, I had installed as I said 2 browsers, and I installed that Abbey Word, and I was so surprised. I really like Abbey Word. It's really good. It's a really good let's go back here. It's a really good alternative to an Office suite. It's only a writer. I believe it was like maybe 100 or 200 meg of space, so hardly any. Very small. It have but it is kind of, it do everything. It have spell check, it highlight, it seemed like, yeah, and it had like themes and all this, it wasn't bad, you know. I didn't write on it too much, I just tested on it, I wrote a few things, you know, but it seemed to be very, very good. And I thought to myself, I'm not gonna be like making like a PowerPoint on this limited machines. So a writer will be a great deal. And if you are, and the idea for this video is to show that you don't have to spend your money to go and like buy a brand new machine. If you are short on money, and that's okay. Everybody can be short on money. It doesn't make, you know. I know in our society, people look down on people who don't have enough money, and that's shameful. But if you're short on money, or if you want to save, if you have a family member, if you have an old computer you want to refurbish for a family member, or a friend, or you want to sell, you know, this Peppermint OS fit the bill, especially when you have limited space. You know, I do like MX Linux more, I will say that, because both of them have this very similar design. They have XFCE, both of them are Debian based, which make them very stable, because from my experience, and I tested many distros that are not based on Debian but based on Ubuntu, for example, or Fedora, they glitch, because let's say the upstream they might change the repositories, and then you have to fix your stuff. And if you want to if you want a distro that is stable and you don't have to have the headache to fix it and all this, then MX Linux 1 and this distro, the Peppermint, is second. You know, and Peppermint actually have an advantage if you have a limited space. I tried MX Linux on this very machine, and I was left with I was left, even after I uninstalled many things, I still was left with only 3 gig. I whittled it down to 3 gig of space. So MX Linux is not much bigger than this, but when you have a limited machine, you have to like nickel and dime, you know. But it is a really good. It's a good machine. It's a good system. I'm very happy with it, and I think it will make a very good system for make somebody happy and able to run the computing needs, all the computing needs. So okay, here I'm gonna say it come with Synaptic. This is one of the things that it come with. It will come with 3 ways to install stuff. It come with the Synaptic package managers. Most distros have Synaptic. Usually they are hidden somewhere, but like every distro, Ubuntu, Debian have Synaptic. You know, I also installed, of course, Bluetooth, because they didn't have Bluetooth on it, and you know, it come with all the good thing. It come with a text editor as well. So like if you don't wanna install like Word, you still have a text editor. You can write things, and you can like upload them or email them to yourself, and you can like edit them somewhere else. But I installed that Abbey Word, and I was happy with it. The menu is really a very good XFCE menu. It's populate, as you can tell. It have at the bottom it have a search bar. Yes, I want to show this, and this is here when you open let me stop it here. When you open you turn on your machine, this will pop. This message will pop. Also, you can find it if you turn it off, and you can find it in the favorites. And this is a good machine. It will give you like, it will give you many things. It will give you like a blog and whatever, and information. And the suggestion it will allow you to install things. Let's let it play. It will allow you to install, you know. So see, and you can tell I installed my Firefox through that way, and everything is like a bash, whatever. And this is really designed for people who are not computer users, and this is a very good design choice I thought they made. Yes, it didn't have an actual real web browser, but you can very easily install one even if you are not a computer person, you know. Of course, it have the volume, it have the notification, and it have the update on the bottom corner that's in the blue. And so let's see what I had here. Yeah, so that's basically that's about it. I wanna say that I also installed on this machine, I tried like window manager style operating systems, and they work perfect, they work very good, but I found this to be easier, you know. And of course here it will show the same as, let me stop this, it will show you that if you wanna add things, you can add it to your favorite. Right click on anything, you can add it to your favorite, which is here. You can add it to the panel, which will be here. You can add it to the desktop, which is anywhere here, which is allow you to move things you know, to places that you know, which allow you this is a very, that's the word I want to use, a very good way to allow you to arrange your applications the way you want, because some people love their applications on the desktop. In this case, in this small limited space, for example, because you can't put anything in the dock here, I kept my application in desktop, similar to the old school Windows. You know, now Windows, by the way, if you put your things to the desktop, they will like if you put any application, especially not a shortcut, a real application, it will be like uploaded to your OneDrive without your permission. But that's a different subject. But nevertheless, but this is the way it show. So this is really cool. So it will give you even ways to configure your you know, where you want to put your applications to make them simple. So, and here it show the, you know, and so I want to say, what did I say about the piano? Okay, what I'm saying here. So okay, I'm following what I recorded. So I guess. So let's see. So for for a machine that to have you know, 5 gig left out of 15, that is not a bad deal, you know. This is a Peppermint surprised me, you know. It's not a flashy distro, and it's not even though it's been going on for a long time, you know, it's been in operation. You don't see a lot of people talking about it. I say I was surprised with it. I was surprised that it was good, it was easy, it was stable. I put it in I put this small computer this week, all week. I've been sitting in by my bed, so this way to force myself to open the computer every day and use it, and no crashes. It had few updates, no problems, and it's been a good thing. And if you have a limited machine, go ahead and you try, especially try Peppermint, you know. or MX Linux. But if you have a really small space, like an old Chromebook, try Peppermint. This is not a bad not a bad distro. Very, very, very good distro. And that is my 2 cents about it. And I hope you guys have a good day.